Alright, welcome back. Let's plug this fan in that I've had for who knows how long. Step 1, take the back off your PC so you can access the inside. Then decide where you're going to put the fan. Does it matter a whole lot? I don't know. I don't know much about PCs. Nonetheless, I know how to make one look kind of cool. And that's with blue LED fans. So originally I was going to put it on that right side, but the RAM was in the way, so I couldn't do that. So instead I decided to put it on the left side to make a nice little airflow circuit of some sort. That being said, as you see those little divots there, left side doesn't have them. So I mean, it's not a huge big deal, but it kind of sucks. So all you got to do really now is just simply hold your fan up, take the screws that should come with your fan, and then just simply screw them in. I've already got 2 in place just to hold them while I can hold the camera. Another interesting thing, I was only given 3 of the wider screws, the big fat ones, to plug it in, to screw it in. Not like you need all 4 because it's pretty sturdy. I can pull on it with my finger right here and it's not going to fall down. The 2 would do it, but I mean it's best to have the 3 just in case. Just, you know, might as well. That being said, you could secure this thing with zip ties, however you wanted to do it. Probably even hot glue. You could probably do it with hot glue. I wouldn't recommend it. Simply just use the screws you were given. The 3's not needed, but it's best to have them in. I'd like to have all 4, but again, it's not really needed. Now these did come unthreaded, so you're going to have to apply a little bit of force when you're screwing them in. But other than that, pretty simple process. Choose a spot, screw it in, and then we'll move on to the plug it in part. Alright, sweet. So we ran into another situation. My motherboard only has 1 system fan port, so what we're going to have to do is plug one of the fans in straight to the power supply. Well, it's only going to cause it to run constantly, but that's not a big deal. So you saw the little adapter I have. I'm going to plug that cheap fan right there into the power supply, and then the LED one, the nice one up top, the better quality one, I'm going to plug that one into the motherboard. That way it has more control. And thanks to that little adapter that came with my new fan, it'll be pretty easy to do. Pretty simple idea. We've got the fan that plugs into the motherboard right here. Simply grab it by the plastic port at the bottom, pull it out. That easy. Now we're going to take the new fan and we're going to go ahead and plug it in there. And there should be 2 little notches on the side to kind of line it up with the metal piece in there. That being said, also, there's only 3 holes in that one, and the motherboard fan port has 4. That's no big deal. Just plug it into the bottom 3 so it lines in with that metal piece. Alright, now for the second fan. So you got your little adapter. It comes with a female and a male side. You're going to want to plug the female side, you're going to want to plug the male side from the power supply into the female side. Real simple. If you can line them up, of course. Now take that part of now take the 2 fan connectors, simply plug them in. It's insert slot A into slot B. It's real simple stuff. Now it's all up to you on how you want to, manage your cables. Some people just throw them in there. I like to tie them up so they're kind of out of the way, just as long as they don't get in the way of any fans. That's all I really care about. Other than that, I'm not too crazy about it. Alright, now the PC's on. There's the cheap one, and then of course next to that you got the nice higher quality one. That one's taking air out, cheap one's putting air in, so it just kind of keeps a nice little circle of air going through that little spot by the processor. I was really hoping to put it by the RAM, but what are you going to do, right? Still looks cool, am I right? Check that out. That being said, you just learned how to plug in a fan. Alright.